The latest sequel series to Taylor Sheridan's flagship TV western Yellowstone is going to be just as brutal and bloody as its parent show, if early indications are anything to go by. On this basis, its protagonists will have to find a way to clean up their mess, just as John Dutton did in the midst of the Montana wilderness. But John's daughter, Beth, and his former right hand, Rip Wheeler, won't be able to use the same means to dispose of their victims in Dutton Ranch. With Beth and Rip having relocated to a new ranch over 1,000 miles south of Yellowstone National Park, Yellowstone's infamous train station isn't taking any more passengers. Instead, the pair find themselves embroiled in a different conflict over their new home in the South Texas plains. Nevertheless, it's clear that Beth and Rip are still going about their business in violent and deadly terms. John Dutton might have met his fate in Yellowstone's 5th season, but his legacy continues. There will soon be fresh bodies to bury, as Dutton Ranch is rife with acts of cold-blooded murder akin to Yellowstone's most shocking deaths. Yet, we can't be sure how and where these bodies will be disposed of, given that John Dutton's darkest Yellowstone subplot is nowhere to be found in South Texas. In any case, the train station needs replacing. Dutton Ranch has to replace John Dutton's train station from Yellowstone. Another Yellowstone spin-off has already made a significant change to franchise lore in this regard in 2026. The train station has effectively been renamed the Zone of Death by Marshals, a Montana-based crime western in which Luke Grimes reprises his role as Beth Dutton's brother, Kayce. Now, though, Dutton Ranch has a much bigger job on its hands, as it has to come up with a whole new location or method of disposal for the bodies piling up on Beth and Rip's watch in Texas. They're surely going to come up with a new hiding place, as murder appears to be a regular occurrence in the show's debut season. Beth and Rip spill more blood than ever in Dutton Ranch. The trailer for Dutton Ranch alone features at least 3 separate shots of dead bodies being disposed of, along with various scenes in which Rip Wheeler and Beth Dutton are firing guns, or engaged in hand-to-hand combat. This series won't be for the faint-hearted, but it will be for those who enjoy Yellowstone's unsparing depiction of violent bloodshed. Although they're rebuilding their life thousands of miles from the ranch where they grew up, Beth and Rip aren't exactly turning over a new leaf. Instead, the couple are carrying on with their old ways in a new state, in a different part of the American West. A press release from Paramount sums up the show's premise as follows: the whole statement feels geared towards highly charged conflict and deadly violence, peppered with emotive words like fight, collide, brutal, and ruthless, as well as the ominous expressions blood runs deeper and forgiveness is fleeting. There's no doubt that Dutton Ranch will be all action, and anything but gentle. Yellowstone's train station is emblematic of the franchise. As much as it feels as though Dutton Ranch is a straightforward continuation of the gritty depictions of physical violence common throughout Yellowstone, the onus is on this new series to introduce a worthy replacement for John Dutton's train station. This unsettling euphemism is emblematic of the entire franchise, which Taylor Sheridan originally conceived as The Godfather in Montana. Yellowstone spin-off 1923 even traces the origins of the train station, so central is this disturbing subplot to the mythology surrounding the Dutton family. Rip Wheeler has plenty of experience using it to get rid of dead bodies on John Dutton's behalf, so it's only fitting if he comes up with his own version in this latest spin-off. Dutton Ranch is the show most Yellowstone fans have been waiting for, but the show needs to get its replacement of the train station right to become the ultimate successor to its parent series. In this way, Beth and Rip can truly do John Dutton proud.